Hi, Gemini. Well, welcome to this month's reading. And there is something about your reading that is very smooth, that is very well thought out, that has given you a space to allow what is coming in for you. Gemini, I'm going to say this once, or maybe 3,000 times throughout this reading. The gift that you have been waiting for is here. For you newbies, welcome to Deploy Underground Tarot. You are welcome here. For you deploy heads, thank you. Thank you for your support. So, what is this gift? What have you been waiting for? Let's do that. I would like to cleanse the cards and do a Celtic Cross reading for you. There's something about the truth is that you can never, ever underestimate a Gemini. Never underestimate a Gemini, excuse me. And Gemini, you know that. There is something around this season or whenever the video gets to you that is about mutual credit. Right? Having some neutrality in between how one works with another side. It may even be about you balancing that within, being confronted with your other side, Gemini, because we all know you guys got another side, huh? So let's get into this reading. Let's do a general reading for Gemini, Yaya. What do you have for Gemini? Yeah, there you go. See? There you go. I'll take the sun as you. There's just a rebalancing out from what happened. There's a rebalancing nature, okay, to it. All right? It got a little bumpy there, but, it's coming back around. Look at that, Gemini, yeah. Those who you thought weren't there were actually pushing you further. They were pushing you further into what? Yeah, into your own grounding. Into your own grounding. This is really beautiful, Gemini. You needed this reading for sure. That's where the gift is. It's you. You had to return to you. That moment, let's get into this reading. That moment when you thought that you felt maybe even alone in this situation, but it wasn't about that. It was about you opening your eyes to see that everyone is moving. Everyone is moving through that Five of Pentacles energy right now. It's not just you, Gemini. Everyone. And unfortunately, if you look at your zodiac placements, it's no shock that you may have felt like you were the last one to get the news, right? That you were the last one to get the news. But it's okay. Who better than to close the door than a Gemini, right? Who better than to close the door than a Gemini? And that five of Pentacles energy is really about ill health, poverty, worries. And I want to say your situation, it felt a bit isolated. But Gemini, it was for you to confront yourself, to confront what is going on in your life and to take control of it. Okay? Why, Yaya? Why? Because you've been balancing stuff that does not need to be balanced. You are the togetherness sign. You are the lover's sign. Okay? When you get into that Two of Pentacles energy, it really starts to throw you into too many multitasking situations. You can't be a part of everything. You have to be a part of what you do. Okay, Gemini? But this gift that's coming in is you. Okay, let's get into that reading. All right, for you Geminis, I would love to know. Put in the comment section. What is that gift? What is that gift? It's the Sun card. This is material wealth, success. Okay, it's the card of Leo. What is that you discovered either within yourself or was given to you? Was it a wake-up call? Was it to be able to see everything clearly, even some of the mistakes that you made, right? Rather than the mistakes that others have made, Gemini. Okay? It takes a lot for a Gemini to admit their faults. But I think you stepped up to the game. And the reason why I say that, that Sun card really is calling you into the spirit of material wealth, of happiness, of a joyous outcome, success. And to cross that over with some kind of emotional fulfillment, a new project, be careful. You know, this Ace of Cups, if you don't want to get pregnant, for me, that's my new baby card. That's my new baby card. That's new relationship. That's even proposal and marriage. You know? I don't think you really thought that this gift was going to come through. Okay? It's actually a gift that keeps on giving, Gemini. Now, if the gift has already come through, hey, can a few of you Geminis put what that gift was in the comment section? I'm interested to know. I talk to you guys. I'm interested to know about your lives. You've taken the time to look at the video, so why not? Let's chat. But whatever that was, it brought in a new level of emotional fulfillment. Okay? Whatever that is. And if it hasn't brought it in, it's going to. It's crossing your energy. It's going to. Okay? It's crossing your energy. So I want you to be aware of that. It's very simple, your reading today. It's like, lay low, whatever is going on, let it just cross over you, okay? Let it just cross over you, because what you're building is a happy, stable foundation. That Six of Cups is another relationship card. For most readers that I know, it's a relationship card. That Six of Cups, right? Six of Cups really, really, really does emphasize nostalgia, gifts, right? It could be about an innocent reunion. You know, about you finding a mate. And if you have found that person and you have questions about them, Gemini, look, Gemini, sometimes it's harder to accept the love of someone who deserves your love than to accept the love of someone who doesn't. Why is that? It's the human condition, right? But this is accepting the love of someone who deserves your love. That's grounding your reading. It's saying, hey, Gemini, very clear here. Whatever has happened in the digital realm, let's say, through text or through some kind of misunderstanding on social media, whatever, this actually came in as a way to level you up, to show you how strong you are when you have to deal with these instances of misunderstandings, or possible just sometimes we all get into our ego. But the bigger thing is being able to apologize or to be able to go back or let it go, right? And for me, I'm thinking you're letting something go and you're moving forward, and it's bringing in newness into your life, okay? Newness. A lot of newness. As long as you stay stable and grounded through this process, I can guarantee there is financial wealth, there is success hanging out, waiting for you if it hasn't already gotten to you. Now, look, you're coming from a place of completion, but I do want to leave you with one question with that Ten of Cups energy in the past. Okay? I do want to leave you with one question. This is the moment to look at your family. This is the moment to look at your contentment, your totality of love and support. Okay? This is the moment for that. Okay? It's time for you to reflect on who got you to where you were, because it wasn't just you alone. You know, Gemini moves with a force. Sometimes you move with a tribe. And I want you to turn around and appreciate those people. Don't feel so isolated. this idea of isolation doesn't make sense, Gemini. You, in a way, created that isolation, and you have to take, I'm sorry to say it, okay, Gemini, but you have to take that into consideration, that people were always behind you. Always. This is where the gift, I think, the gift that keeps on giving is coming from, where you start to interpret your ways a little bit differently, and you start to see that your fulfillment is actually worthy of your own appreciation. Your fulfillment is worthy of your own appreciation. Take that away from the past. Your support is there, Gemini. It's there. And I know some of you are questioning it. If this resonates with you, don't question it. Move on. You got stuff to do. You know what I'm talking about. You got projects to fulfill. Okay? Keep moving forward, Gemini. Because the stability is there. I have no idea what blocked that or what happened with that. But what it's saying is, crowning your reading is stay stable. Stay focused. You have a very direct reading, Gemini. Very direct. It's a hold on to what you got. Don't get lost up in the material realm too much right now. That's coming to you. But that Four of Pentacles is calling that nature of something you desired for a long time. Some type of security as well, right? This could be Taurus energy, like security, grounding, earthly energy, physical. Something that you've been wanting to do or wanting to have for a long time, it's coming in. It's coming. You got to get prepared for it. Okay? This whole thing is not about anybody else but you, I can see. Okay? It's very direct, your reading. Very clear. And very hopeful. And very real. Okay? Stay grounded. Okay? Don't get lost in the greedy things. But your desire for long-term security, I believe, is that gift that's being given to you. Okay? I believe it is. Now, for those of you who are cross-watching, for your mate who's a Gemini, they're trying to figure it out right now. Okay? So back up. Give them a little bit of space, cross-watcher. They're trying to figure it out right now. And what they really need is a supportive partner to at least hold down the fort for now. Okay? When a Gemini is thinking, when a Gemini is creating for security's sake, let them, because it will work out. Okay? It will work out. Not only for you, cross-watcher, but your Gemini. Okay? Okay? Now, I do want to close this reading with saying that, just be a little bit cautious, Gemini, about how you're communicating lately. And I think with all air signs that's happening. It's like just because there's a leveling up that's happening with the air signs right now in astrology. We have to be more mindful about how we interact with others. It does not mean that we have to let people bulldoze us. Okay, you hear me? It does not mean you have to let everyone or anyone bulldoze you. Still have your boundaries, but be mindful. Be mindful of how you interact with others, or even, currently I'm on retreat, so I'm just interacting with the mystic space, And so one thing that's come up in my meditations is that to ground yourself deeper in the way that you communicate with others with compassion. Okay? And maybe that's a call for you. The reason why I say that is, we are all Libras, Gemini, Aquarius. This is our king, right? And we are all being called to be at the highest level of interactions with other human beings. All air signs have leveled up, okay? And they will be leveling up for the next 20-something years, okay? You're going to feel that move, Gemini. And maybe that's why some of the challenges and some of the misunderstandings that you had are happening, because you're moving into a space where you have to be more definitive. But how can you be definitive and loving and compassionate at the same time? That is the conundrum every Gemini faces. Libra, it's a little bit easier for them. They're always used to trying to please others. Okay? Their challenge is to not please others. For Libra. For Aquarius, their challenge is to not be so direct, but to find ways to soften the blow. And your way is to actually integrate a lot more compassion into that other side of your personality. You know what I'm talking about. Okay? The King of Swords really does call into intellect into this reading. Okay? He's an intentional leader. He's strategic. He's strategic as hell. Okay? When he's planning something, it's best to just jump on board with his strategy. Okay? But whatever you have going on here, I'm telling you, it's very direct, Gemini. Put it in the comment section. I'm interested to know what project you're working on or what gift was given to you. Because something is coming to you that is leveling you up. Okay, Gemini, that's what I have for you this month. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Take care.